I can't stop. I can't stop sniffing. I can't stop. I can't stop sniffing. I can't stop. I can't stop sniffing you. Today, I am going to share with you the fragrances that I cannot get enough of lately. Like, they are the ones that I would wear every day if I could. I like to do this video every couple of months so you can see the ones that literally, like, they're just stellar. So can't wait to share them with you. But before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And let's get into this. So two, I'm going to mention right out of the hop. The reason why I'm going to put them together is because I have talked them to death, honestly. And they were in my last Can't Stop Wearing video. But I literally, I thought about leaving them out. But then I thought, well, no, I want you to know that I still absolutely love these. First is Bearcat Gentle Gold by Fragrance World. This is an inspired version of Gentle Fluidity Gold. I would say it's a little bit sweeter on the opening, but it's a really, really great likeness. So if you like that scent profile, like if you're diehard, maybe it wouldn't be close enough for you, but I think this is such a fantastic fragrance. I would say that this is fast becoming what I would consider my signature scent. So I don't know what it is. It's the warmth, it's sweet, but it's kind of a little bit balsamic at the same time. I just think it's stunning. Now, of course, the original is the one that I want to credit. So Gentle Fluidity Gold by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Genius fragrance. This one just happens to be in my price point. So great price. I think it's like $45. Phenomenal fragrance. The other one I just cannot get enough of. Again, it's inspired by an MFK fragrance, and this one is by Maan Alhamra, and it's Baroque Satin Oud. Oh my goodness. This one again, I'd say is a little bit sweeter on the opening, but it's this beautiful rose powdered oud. I'm seriously addicted to violet right now, which is so shocking because I never in my wildest dreams imagined that I would enjoy a violet note. I've never liked violet in fragrance. I found it too powdery, kind of cold. Now I love it. Like in Mallow, I'm so in love with that fragrance. I'm still not a huge fan of Insolence by Guerlain. The violet in this just adds this beautiful softness and makes it feel like velvet. Just, it's so gorgeous. And both of these get me compliments. So I am in love. Like this combo, this is my daytime fragrance. This is my nighttime fragrance. If I could have only two fragrances in life right now, I would get these two. These two would be the affordable version. Of course, if I was loaded, I would have the MFKs, but these, phenomenal. Next fragrance that I cannot stop wearing is Burberry Goddess. I love this fragrance. The issue with this one for some people is that it has lavender in it. And you definitely get the lavender. To me, the lavender is, although on the cap, you smell the lavender. On the skin, you smell vanilla and lavender underneath it. So it smells like a lavender kind of sugar cookie to me. Beautiful, beautiful fragrance, sophisticated vanilla. I know some people go, oh, it's just a boring vanilla. I think that this is a very sophisticated, intricate vanilla. So there's 3 different types of vanilla in here. There's also cacao and ginger. So I just think it smells warm, sweet, comforting, sensual. I just think it's absolutely gorgeous, but it's not so heavy that you couldn't wear this all year round. So if you're a vanilla lover, to me, this would make a great signature scent for vanilla lovers because it's not going to be so much that you couldn't wear it in the spring and the summer. So really, really, really enjoy this fragrance. I find it calming, comforting, and really, really enjoy the lavender note in here. Next fragrance that I can't get enough of and keep wearing is Mula Mola by Byron Perfumes. When I smell it on the cap, I get just a ton of caramel, and it is so good that I want the Mula Mola caramel one now because I So enjoy the caramel note in this one. There's peach, strawberry, and raspberry in here. So I definitely get a lot of that strawberry-esque vibe in here. It feels a little bit sparkling. It is similar to me and fits in kind of the same genre as La Capitale by Xerjoff. So if you like that fragrance, this one is kind of in that same family. I'm not saying they smell identical, but I was reminded of Mula Mola when I smelled La Capitale. This has some spicy ginger, some pink pepper. It also has a vanilla. There's musk oud in here, some patchouli. So it's quite complex. It smells like kind of a fruity, slightly spicy caramel. But that said, it doesn't smell juvenile. So this smells like a grown woman fruity fragrance, if that makes sense. My dad, when he smelled this one, he was just like, wow, it smells expensive. That was his words on this one. So really, really enjoy this one. And this one is another one. Whenever I wear this one, I get a compliment for sure. And the last fragrance that I've really, really been enjoying is Jany by Soradora. This is so scrumptious. So this one to me is more fall and winter, and it's still like there's so much snow on the ground right now. So it's starting to warm up here. I'm getting excited about spring and like kind of warmer weather fragrances. This one is definitely more for the cooler weather. I'm addicted to the puff pastry in this. Like I basically want to eat puff pastry smelling this. So sometimes I'll put on a fragrance and it kind of takes away my craving. This one makes me want to get turnovers. It's like I can smell the crispiness of that puff pastry. And I can just imagine biting into that flaky deliciousness and have it kind of go, you know how it does? Oh, I just love it. So this, you're getting like that apple cinnamon kind of vibe. The apple is baked in here. So that warm spiced apple, definitely get it. You get some booziness, which I always associate with apple. So oftentimes with apple fragrances, my brain says boozy. But what makes this stand apart, it's that puff pastry. The puff pastry just smells so edible and delicious and sumptuous. Like it smells sumptuous. So I really enjoy wearing this one. It's just fun. It's fun to smell like a big puff pastry. It's fun to smell like a big puff pastry, yeah. It really is. It's fun, especially if the puff pastry is Jany. Highly recommend sniffing this one, for sure. And it took me a couple times with this one, because when I first smelled it, I thought angel share, because the apple smelled like that kind of tartar apple boozy vibe. That was what I first thought of. Now I don't smell that at all. What I smell is like apple caramel drizzle, some sort of crumble with this delicious flaky puff pastry, and it takes a whole different vibe on. So this is definitely like, so I'm not a huge angel share fan, but I love this. So if you're not crazy about the angel share vibe and you've kind of steered clear from a fragrance like Jany because of the apple and the bake and all of that kind of stuff, I highly recommend sampling it, because that puff pastry is just so stellar. It's just cool, because it's just I just find it fun, because it's like you bake a pastry on yourself when you put this on. You smell the apple at first, and then this delicious pastry starts baking, and then you smell like a big delicious Danish, and yeah, love it, love it, love it, love it. Those are my 5 absolute top tier, can't stop wearing, can't stop sniffing fragrances. What about you? What are the ones you can't get enough of right now? Leave it in the comments. I would love to know. And other than that, have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.